Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Excuse me. Introduce me, Doni Mariono, Master of Management student from Muhammadiyah University of Sidoarjo. I will present my research and team with the title Human Resource Development in Industrial Era 4.0, a literature review systematic. Introduction. Organizations are required to continue to make change, to adapt to change in the internal or external environment in order to continue to grow or at least survive. The current external change is the Industrial Revolution 4.0, which causes disruption. Casali 2018 said that a era of disruption is a time that threatens and has serious challenge in the human life. The impact of disruption can occur directly on the company's organization. The company's human resource management must think about the need to develop its human resources to prepare and meet the needs of the companies that are required to be able to adapt to the environment of the Industrial 4.0. Who is the development of human resources in the Industrial Era 4.0? This research was conducted using a systematic literature review method to answer the question. The systematic literature review was carried out by adopting the systematic literature review according to Kitchenham et al. Net with the AICIGR code obtained 12 indexed journals from various publishers or journal publishers. In the first stage, the requirements for a systematic review are identified. The review protocol was designed to guide the conduct of the review and reduce the possibility of resources bias. And the second step defines resources question, shared strategies, study selection process with inclusion and exclusion criteria, quality assessment, and finally the data extraction and synthesis process. The third step is research reporting, writing down research results. They have gone through the first and second stage of the process, then dissociating the research point and making conclusion. The research questions were designed with Pictot's criteria. There are population, intervention, comparison, outcome, and context. The research questions that were related to the development of human resources in the industrial era 4.0 in this study are as follows. 1. Which journal is Industrial Era 4.0 Human Research Development Journal? 2. Who is the most active and influential researcher? 3. What research topic and trend? 4. What method used most often? 5. What method perform best? 6. What method are proposed? 7. What of framework is proposed? Seed strategy. The strategy consists of several activities. A research string was developed according to the short-term identification step of the PICODs. The database searchable by title, keywords, and abstract. The set was limited by the year of publication of the last 3 years of writing this study. Four proposals were used to answer the following research questions: identification and publication projected, question 1 and 2, research trend and topic projected, question 3, the industrial era development methods projected question 4, 6, and 6, 4, 5, and 6, and industrial era development framework is projected question 7. Extract data. The extract data are quantitative and qualitative. Extract data relating to the type of research question. Several visualization tools including bar chart, pie chart, and tables are also used to improve the presentation of the distribution of human resources development prediction method in the industrial era 4.0. Study quality assessment and synthesis. Study quality assessment were used to guide the interpretation of the synthetic finding and to determine the strength of the conclusion outline. Various strategies are used to synthesize and extract data relating to different types of research questions. Result and discussion. Significant journal publication. In the systematic literature review, there are 12 journals that analyze human resource development in the industrial 4.0. List of journals as shown in Table 1. Active researchers. From the select primary studies, researchers who contribute to research into the field of human research development in the industrial era 4.0 can be identified. A total of 8 studies were produced by researchers who conducted research independently. 4 studies were carried out in teamwork, as shown in figure below. Research topics. Human resources development in the industrial era 4.0 is a significant research topic in the field of human resource management. In detail, it's shown in the table above. To analyze the selected primary studies reveal that research and human resource development in the industrial era 4.0 focuses in 5 topics as follows. 1. Identifying the role of human resource development. 2. Identify competency. 3. Identify methods. 4. Disadvantage of not developing. 5. Identify strategies. The first topic is identifying the role of human resource development for industrial era 4.0 companies. Rizky, Sutanto, and Sunarto. The second topic discusses Industry 4.0 competency. Umar, Emila Kuswandani, Damiri, Hartati, Arifin, Heri, Pratama, and Irianti. The third topic is method of human resource development. There are Rizky, Masrika, Fakih, Hartati, Arifin, Heri, Dewi. The fourth topic is about a person lost if they do not master the competencies of the industrial era 4.0 by Adiawati 2019. The fifth topic is human resource development strategy by Umar, Heri, Pratama, Irianti, and Rizky et al. Research methods. Research report from research results that were reviewed from 2018 to 2020 and 20 use descriptive and qualitative approach. The most recent was 7 studies using descriptive qualitative method with observation in deep interview and phenomenology, while 4 studies used library research and 1 research used quantitative. Qualitative research methods are used to obtain broad and in-depth information about the issue of human resource development in the industrial era 4.0. The used quantitative method produce the measurable analysis of the description of human resource development and its effectiveness in industrial era 4.0 companies. Research methods that combine qualitative and quantitative can produce a complete analysis, so mixed method will be very good to use. Conclusion. The literature review reveals about the development of human research in the industrial era 4.0 as evidenced by studies. Human resource development has an important role, namely as strategic action in social transformation in preparing human resources to be able to compete to survive in the industrial era 4.0. Human resource development is carried out with the aim of employee mastery of competency consisting of skill, capability, and knowledge, as well as moral ethic, value, behavior related to perform emotional stability and openness to experience, emotional intelligence, spiritual intelligence, relationship skill, communication and personality, friendliness, growth mindset, adaptability, leadership, and professionalism that reflect the technological sophistication and data literacy. Human resource development is carried out through formal or informal education and training methods, improving the quality and quantity of creative educational institution is as well as increasing the capacity of creative workers, adjusting to the development of digital transformation, increasing creativity, changing mindset from fixed mindset to growth mindset. Human resource that are not developed according to the demand of the industrial era 4.0 are not resistant to change and find it difficult to adapt to digital transformation, especially those who do not have adequate technical knowledge and understanding the scope of change and its impact on the organization. A strategy is needed in human resource development, including human resource development. It must be based on company analysis, employee qualification analysis, and employee perform analysis, and an action plan is made. Development CDP with the aim of increasing skill or updating skill. Worker or university graduate based on the need of the industrial era 4.0 through education and training either formally or informally. The implication of this research is that organizations must develop their human resources by implementing strategies that uh, are accordance with their organization so that organization and can survive and have strong competitiveness in industry 4.0.